How are you doing today, Emmy?
Good.
You ready to do some sight words?
Yeah.
Great. Is that spelled right?
Yep.
All right, you're on sight word 109. Did you get a reward for passing level 1?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was? I don't remember either, but you got a reward. That's what counts, right?
Yeah.
Should we give you a reward once you get to level 3? Finish level 2?
Sure.
Okay. So let's start where we left off during our last session on sight word 109.
Okay.
Can you sound that out?
Right.
Right. It is right. The W is silent. And the magic key makes I say its name, and then it doesn't make a sound. So it's right. Okay, do you want to read the sentence?
Okay. Did you write this before?
So have you ever written a story before?
Sort of.
All right, you didn't have any trouble with this one. Right. Do you want to go ahead and click correct? I'll let you take over the mouse. Good job. Okay. Here's our next word. Try to sound it out.
Or.
This is kind of a big word. Forget this last part. Just think about the first 2 letters here. What would that be? Just the A and the N there.
N.
N. Right. And then, do you remember this word? If you look at the last 5 letters there, what that is? If you don't think about the AN there in the front. So let's try having you read the sentence.
We could write
Just say blank if you don't know the word.
blank one someday.
Does that give you any hints to what the word is?
Another.
Another, right. Okay, so let's read the sentence one more time.
We could write another one someday.
Say the word one more time.
Another.
Now I'm going to click review later this time because it took us a little while to get to the right word. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, and that way it'll come up at least 2 more times before it goes away. And that'll give you a chance to practice it 2 more times and get it down really well so you'll recognize it next time you see it. All right, so say review later. Now we've skipped up to sight word 124 because you have learned the other sight words, and it's just showing us the ones that you needed to work on a little bit more last time we practiced. And so I can't remember exactly what sight word you made it to, but right now it's going through the ones that you need a little more review on. Okay, so do you know what this word is?
Come.
Close.
Came.
Came, right. So come would be C-O-M-E. This is came because the magic E makes A say its name. A came, and then the E doesn't make a sound. Okay, do you want to read it in the sentence?
She came back another way.
What's the word?
Came.
Came. Now, since you didn't get it right the first time you tried, I'm going to click on review later, and that way we can review it. Probably next time you'll just know it as soon as you see it, but we want to make sure that you learn it really well. So I'll click review later on this one.
Pot.
Good, you can do that one right off the bat. Okay, here we go. So you did good. You just had 6 words that we went through. And so what it's showing here are the words that you didn't get right the first time that are going to show up again. You need to get them right twice. So you got such right the first time, so we clicked correct. If you get it right one more time, it'll go off the review list. But you got to get it right twice. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's print the review list. So you can take that home and work with your parents. Okay. Let's look at the level review list. These are all the ones that you didn't get right the first time you saw them. So this is a good. Remember when we saw through again and you struggled with it a little bit? This list can be good to remind you, jog your memory. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Remind you of the words that you might have struggled with the first time. A lot of times those are the ones that you struggle with again a little bit later. All right, we'll print that. So this is the table that shows all the words you've worked with since you started the program. You got the right the very first time. And then you struggled with of a little bit. It looked like off probably or something like that when you saw it. So we clicked review again, and then once you got it right twice, it moved on to the next sight word whenever we started the program again. So it looks like you got and right the first time. That is a word that we had to review, so it brought it back twice. You got it right the first time. You had to review he a little bit. But this shows all the progress you made. You've done a lot of work. Did you know we'd gone through that many words?
Nope.
Well, you're doing good. Thanks for coming today. We'll see you again soon.